What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Gino, and welcome to episode 2 of the $200 to $100,000 option flip challenge. Man, that's a long name, but for now, that's what we're going with. Before we get into it, make sure you like, make sure you smash that subscribe button to join the journey, and also look out for that hidden word and let me know what it is after the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, week 1, we killed it. We ended up making 189 bucks. So it took our initial $200 to $189. So the goal was just to be at 300. So week 2, because our goal was just to be at 300, if we do 50% of that, we were looking for 150 bucks on week 2. So that means our target portfolio goal was 450 bucks. So we're already at 380, basically 389, 390, somewhere around there. So all we needed was basically about 60 bucks or so to meet our target. So let's go ahead and hop into trading view so you can see the trades I took, and let's see if we completed the challenge on week 2. Let's go. All right. So Monday, basically, I'm pretty sure. Basically on Monday, I'm pretty sure my previous daily candlestick bias was bearish. So I was just waiting for some type of bearish momentum, some type of bearish move. And basically what happened was we got this crazy move to the upside for the first couple hours of the market. So I was not in, I wasn't looking for anything. But then we end up at about 10:30 almost, we get this huge bearish black candlestick. So I wait for another 5-minute candlestick to see if it creates a fair value gap. It does. And actually, I think I waited for the setup on my futures account, but I think I got in a little bit prematurely on this account. But so it was a little risky on this one. But like I said, I had some conviction in this. I think because it was a higher time frame supply zone as well. So on the option, I didn't mind, and I can also have a little bit more wiggle room to play around with. The I guess the price a little bit more than features. I'm a little bit more tighter on my feature stuff. So anyway, I got in a little early, but still ended up working. We ended up creating a fair value gap. We came up to retest the fair value gap and went down. But see, I was expecting original plan was at least for us to get like at least halfway, you know. But what ended up happening was we ended up just consolidating for the rest of the day, not doing nothing. And so then I ended up getting out somewhere like right over there. And I only got out for like, what was it? I ended up making $5. So basically break even. It was technically a profit day, but if I don't make anything over like $20, then I'm not counting it. It's a break even day. So that was the first trade. But it's crazy too, because I was correct though on this trade. And maybe I need to start like, if I got conviction and we're not moving, if we're not moving during the day, it's a bunch of consolidation, maybe I should just hold the trade. Maybe I should just hold it overnight and see what happens. Because if I would have held this one overnight, okay, we got this move down. But see, we also just came back up. So at the end of the day too, I mean, I could hold it, but then I could also just wait too. If I just wanted to play that, you know, I could just wait. It'll give you like, the market most of the time will give you another good entry. So it's not like you got the whole like for a swing or whatever, you know. But anyways, on to Tuesday. So this wasn't my original RR either. It was originally, I think it was originally like this, and I was gonna try to target back up here somewhere. And so what happened here? We were technically bullish. So I'm over here looking for a bullish setup. So what ends up happening? I'm like, I don't see any fair value gaps initially, but I saw that we had created this one in pre-market. So I was waiting for price to try to come back to it. We barely nicked it. So as soon as we barely nicked it, we instantly started to shoot up. So I was like, let me go ahead and get in. So I ended up getting in little contract. I think at the peak, I was on Monday at the peak, I was up, I think about 45 bucks. Ended up only making $5. At this peak on Tuesday, I was up 75 at the peak. But this zone right here, for some reason we hit it. We just kept hitting it, wouldn't break it. But I was thinking, okay, maybe we're getting closer to breaking it, maybe. So let's just stay in and see what happens. Ended up getting caught in this, having a dump, and then just ended up losing the trade. I think I did end up waiting after this loss, after this part got broke. I was like, well, I'll just hold it at least to see like 10%. So I ended up actually breaking down, ended up losing 10% on the contract, which I risked about 300 some dollars. And so ended up with like a $30 loss on this one, $30 loss. So Monday, $5 win, Tuesday, $30 loss. So now let's go to Wednesday. Wednesday was sexy. Like, even though I made a mistake, Wednesday was sexy. So basically, previous daily candlestick bias is bearish because we had the down move. So we're looking for down moves all day. Also, today on Wednesday, it was FOMC. So around 1:30, 1 o'clock, they released the FOMC decision and Jerome Powell speaks. So usually I'm not supposed to trade until about 1:30. Usually I don't. But see, as y'all know, or as you may not know, I still have a full-time job. So I day trade at the job. And so I was kind of moving around doing a lot of things. And I ended up trading in the morning and I wasn't really supposed to. I forgot it was FOMC. But even though I made that mistake, we still had a banger entry, bro. This was like a sniper entry. In my opinion, this is a sniper entry. Barely any drawdown, basically got the top. Like, bro, this is beautiful. And so I'm like, oh yeah, we rejected off of this. Basically what I did was, once we hit this zone where this orange is at, this is literally the previous zone where we hit 3 times, didn't want to go up. So I'm like, we hit back up here again. This is a perfect spot. If we're looking to go down, this is a perfect spot for us to go down. Plus, we had this pre-market gap. So usually we like to fill those as well. So that's also adding to the bias. We got a gap. We got a previous daily candlestick bias. Like, there were no fair value gaps, but we also had a strong rejection point up here. So that's 3 confluences. So I'm like, there's no point in me waiting. I'm getting in, hot 10, all day. We just teetering down. Then Jerome Powell speaks. Through this, I was getting scared because I was like, dang, maybe I missed my entry, my point to get out, because I was going to get out right here, but sharp reversal, and we started to go back up, and I was like, dang, we might use this as support and finally break through that level. But I was like, nah, I'm going to just chill. I'm going to stay vigilant. So then I was like, let's just wait and see what happens. Come up here, make a double top, end up crashing, and we end up filling the gap. So it's like, basically, it's a beautiful trade, held through the morning. I could have waited like I usually do, like I said, 1 o'clock, got that entry, or waited for another entry, boom. Either way, but it was a beautiful trade nonetheless, and we came out with $137 on this trade, bro. It was an absolute banger. Like, sniper entry plus the biggest trade of the week, crazy. So we got a break even Monday, loss Tuesday, a win Wednesday. All right, Thursday no trade, so we're skipping right to Friday. So technically we have a bullish what do you call it? Technically we have a bearish bias. But see, this was an interesting day. It was interesting because we hit the same zone. We did break above it, but I don't even know if we did, I think, confirm. No. Anyway, we hit that zone, right? We ended up reversing. And I was thinking about getting in, but I was like, nah, let me just be patient. Let me wait till 9 o'clock and let's see what we got. Bro, we ended up tanking like crazy. And so I know I should have been looking for a bearish entry, and I could have got that bearish entry right here. I could have got it, and maybe I should have been looking for it right here, because easy money, boom, we got this fair value gap, we enter out the fair value gap, swamp, go down. Maybe I should have did that, maybe I should have, but I was just waiting, because sometimes you may have basically I was waiting because we've been ranging. It hasn't been a consistent trend, so we've been ranging, and then on top of that, this is a crazy move. This is like let's see, 533 to 525. This is an $8 move. This is ridiculous. So the range is like stupid, like right here. So my thing is, I'm expecting a reversal, like with that type of range, like it'd be different if it was just a $1 to $3 like move here. This is $8. So I'm like, that's crazy. Like, and it's barely any pullbacks. Cause mind you, this is a 5 minute. On every other chart, this looks straight down, straight down. So I'm like, ah, shoot. I mean, the bullish move may be over. So let me just wait and see if there's a point to where we could possibly reverse that. So I went zoomed out. Basically, I'm not gonna show it, but basically where this green is at, I found is a would be a point of support. So I'm like, shoot, if that's the case, I'm gonna just get in at this point of support and try to, even if I can get half of this move back, like if we go up, back up half of this move, that's some bank. So I ended up waiting for it to get down here, got in, and I was expecting us to, I didn't really expect us to hit this TP all the way up here, but I was expecting like maybe like something like this. I was trying to get that, at least back up to 530, but we didn't get it. We kept consolidating for the rest of the day, and this trade kind of annoyed me a little bit though, because we ended up going straight into profit. It was looking beautiful. At the peak, I was up $107 on this trade, but we ended up consolidating. We just could not break. We just could not break this level, this 528.60 level. Like, we just could not break it at all. We just held this fair value gap basically, and so I was just trying to see like if we can get back up here. But when we did, again, I was working, wasn't able to check my phone. By the time I checked it, this candlestick was black, and I'm like, dang, maybe I can get another move back up. And so we ended up hitting the stop loss. I was just trying to preserve capital and just make sure I hit the 450 for this week. That I had already exited the trade once I hit the stop loss. And I know it's like it could be seen as a good thing, but the thing that I'm annoyed about here is that, okay, so on the 5 minute, you can see we break through, hit stop loss. But if we go to the 15 minute, bruh, we broke, but we come back. We never confirmed under this candle. If we look at it, like this candlestick right here, we instantly went back up into this consolidation range. And at that point, I knew. I was like, man, this is going to be a liquidity grab, bro. And I had already exited. I should have waited for this candlestick to confirm first. But you never know, because this candlestick could have instantly just kept dropping and bleeding and bleeding. So at the end of the day, it is risk management, and I did good. But it is annoying because I ended up losing on this day. I ended up losing $40, but I didn't have to lose. This should have been a $90, $80 day, and I should be up a little bit more on the account. But stuff happens. It is what it is. So we end up the week in profit. So if we started with, so basically we ended this week off with profit. We did good. We started with the 393, and then if we do the $5 loss, $30 loss, $138 win, and then $40 loss, comes out to about $465. On the account, you'll see that it says $468. Added like extra dollar, and I also had like $2 left in the Webull account from the past or whatever, just sitting there. So anyways, it's only like $3, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Either way, the target was 450. We're over it. So that means we completed the challenge. So let's go ahead, let's clap it up. Yeah. Week 2 is complete. It is complete. And it's crazy because like that's the funny thing about like trading. It's like, even though I technically only really won one day this week, it still was a really good win. It took out all the losses, and it set me up. And that's what it's supposed to do. Like, you're supposed to be able to take small losses, and your wins are supposed to outdo the losses. Moving forward into next week, I'm gonna be a little bit more cautious about some of these trades, like realizing that if it's kind of going against the trend, if it's not really moving the way I want to, as long as it hits like a 1 to 1.5, 1 to 2, I probably just need to go ahead and take it, and just take the little money I can rather than trying to just hold and then end up getting stopped out. Our goal next week is going to be, if we look back at the sheet that I created week 3, so we have we're supposed to have 450 in the account, 50% return. We're looking for $225 next week. So by the end of next week, we should be looking at $675 into the account. So shouldn't be too bad. You just gotta find a couple quality setups, and I think it should be another banger week. So we'll see next week, see if we can get some good moves and some good action. But yeah, we completed week 2. Let's go. But that's it for this video. If you stayed to watch the whole thing, you're a real one. Don't forget to like. If you want to follow the journey and see what this $200 snowballs into, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and let me know if you found a hidden word. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.